Hello everyone, welcome back to the Spotlight, and we're on early today because I've got to go to football this morning myself, so I thought I'd get this overview in and over with. So, the verdict, the final score, 0-0, Manchester United at home to Watford, in what I would call a must-win game at the end of the season for us as in Manchester United. Overall, what do I think of the game quickly? I think we dominated, it's Watford, I think Matic had a good game in midfield. We created loads of chances, couldn't finish at all. I've got some notes here made about some of those. But just on a positive note, I think the defence played well, and I'm always critical of Wan-Bissaka, but he did okay today. They've got fast forwards, as we mentioned in the preview, and Lindelof, Varane, Telles, and Wan-Bissaka kept them quiet all game. They never got in behind really at all. Couple of half chances here and there. But what I would like to say quickly on the game is we played well and created a lot of chances. And how many of those were right in front of goal? Like, you expect the ball to go in the net. And out of all of those chances, 3 were on target. Watford had 2 on target. Let me see what I've got here. I've got Ronaldo post, which, the one where he hits the post, I don't think there's no else he can do about it. In the moment you watch, you think he should have scored. But I've watched that again on Match of the Day this morning, and he gets the ball and he turns, and there's a guy on the floor in front of him. If he doesn't hit it where he hits it, it just hits the defender. So maybe he could have lifted it over him, I don't know, but he's on the turn, he hits the post. If it's a foot further to the right-hand side, he hits the man. I'm not sure what else he could have done with that chance, to be honest. Ronaldo, offside goal. Could he stayed onside? It's one of them, innit? He's made the run. He's just offside. Bruno, the one-on-one. He's got to score. I mean, the people are absolutely slating Ronaldo for missing however many chances today, but the 3 best chances fell to Fernandes, and he missed all 3. I've got them here. He's one-on-one where he just gives... He basically... Yeah, Foster makes a decent save, but in reality, he's just kicked it at him, hasn't he? He's got to score that one-on-one. Has to. There's the one from the cross where he gets his foot on and it goes wide. Yeah, he's stretching, he's diving in, but he's there in plenty of time. A player of Fernandes' quality, that's got to be, at the very least, hitting the target. And then the header that Ronaldo sets up for him is, I think it's probably the hardest of the chances. The ball's fairly high, there's no pace on it. He's trying to generate the pace himself on the ball, and he heads it over. He should still be getting it on target. Absolutely, I think. So, I mean, what's that, 5 or 6 there? One of them went on target, and that's the Fernandes one, because the post doesn't count as on target. So let's have a look what else I've got here. I've got Alanga in the second half, probably the best move of the game. Great move, positive run by Alanga, the 1-2 through. He should score. He don't wrap his foot round it on his left foot, and it ends up going wide, and that's another chance gone begging. Yeah, that's just a few of them I've got written down here. I think Ronaldo could have gone down just before the Bruno, when he set it up for Bruno with a header. Foster's come flying out. I mean, we've not had a lot of penalties this season, so you can't call him Penaldo or whatever, or Fernandes, whatever people like to call him, because we barely had a penalty this season. But that probably comes because we barely get in the opposition box. There, I think Ronaldo use a bit of nous and just take a hit and go down. It's exactly what Salah and them lot would do. Salah would have been on his backside, putting the ball in the net from a penalty from there, 100%. No doubt about it. And then, so, I've got here that they were all booed at full time again. 0-0 at home to Watford. Massive month coming up. And they're all getting booed again at full time. And it wasn't even a particularly bad performance overall, but they can't put the ball in the net. But honestly, did anyone stand out for you? Tell me in the comments if anyone's listening. Put it in the chat. Did anyone in this game really stand out apart from maybe Matic? But Matic is doing his job in the midfield, controlling the game. Was anybody really setting the world alight? For me, no. And Ranić in his post-match basically just says we can't keep squandering chances like this. We can't have this many chances, control the game and not put the ball in the net, especially with so many more difficult games coming up. Yeah, so that's really all I've got to say about the game. And go on to a bit of player ratings, which are all going to be pretty average, to be honest. De Gea had pretty much nothing to do. I'd give him a 6. I'd probably give Telles and Wan-Bissaka a 6. I mean, they didn't do anything special. They kept a clean sheet, didn't do anything wrong. Varane and Lindelof got the line up, played a lot higher. Both had a decent game, to be fair. I think Lindelof was good again. I'd probably give him a 6.5. A 7 if you're being generous, just because we kept a clean sheet and they got the line out and they never looked in trouble. Matic, I'd give a 7. Controlled the game when he was on. Passed. He was actually running with the ball as well today. Gave him plenty of space to do his thing, Matic, in this game. But like I say, it is Watford. Could you play Matic next week against City, or would you just get absolutely steamrolled? That's the question to be asked next week, but I think he'd probably get steamrolled. Who played with him? Pogba. Pogba was quiet today. Against a poor Watford team, we had a lot of the ball and a lot of space. For me, Pogba didn't have a great game. I'd give him a 5. I don't think he's the one in there with that much time and space that needs to be punishing a team like Watford, and he didn't do it. So let's get onto the front line then, where things really, really went wrong for us today. Elanga, I think Elanga did all right. He did what he had to. Didn't do anything special. He should have scored. 6. For me, like I say, I ain't got a lot to say about them today because they were all just average. There was no really poor and no real standouts. Out on the other side, no, it was Pogba out on the left, wasn't it, actually? I can't remember. Was it Pogba out on the left? Or was it Fred in the middle? I'll have to check. I can't remember who played. But anyway, yeah, we'll go with Pogba. I've already spoke about Pogba, so that's that. I'll get on to Ronaldo while I check who else played. Ronaldo, for me, he like I said, the one that he hit the post, I don't think it could have gone anywhere else. But he is a world-class striker and we created a lot today. And for me, one of them's got to end up in the net somehow. I'd probably give him... His link-up play in that was decent today, but everyone's going to go on about the chances that he missed. But Fernandes missed worse chances than Ronaldo today. Go and watch the game again on Match of the Day. Watch the game... Again, the highlights on the Sky YouTube or whatever, and watch who missed the real chances today, and it's not Ronaldo. Yes, he should be scoring, but Fernandes should have at least had 2, possibly 3, that were easier than the chances Ronaldo missed. So yeah, I'll give Ronaldo a 4.5, just because he didn't get a goal, but I think generally his all-round play was all right. But I'm not going to be... I love Ronaldo, but I'm not going to get on the Ronaldo bandwagon. He needs to score. He's not scored for ages now. He needs to get on the score sheet. The problem is we have no other strikers there. I mean, what are you going to do? Bring Cavani on? Oh no, he's injured again. Bring Rashford on. He come on, didn't he? He was useless. I mean, again, pathetic by Rashford. I'm not scoring the subs. Mate, Sancho, again, was all right. Rashford, again, useless. Shaw for Telles. All I say about Shaw coming on for Tellez is he had 3 or 4 opportunities to put a cross in, and his crossing was horrendous. Tellez is... I'd have played Tellez and Dalot in that game today because we're always going to have all the ball against Watford, and there's no quality from the wings with Wan-Bissaka and Shaw. So yes, the original lineup. Let me see who I missed out. Have I missed Bruno? Is that who I'm missing? Yeah, Bruno. So what do I think about Bruno today? He has missed some absolute cities, and he admitted it in the post-match press conference. He says he's got to take 1 or 2 of them chances, and I totally agree. I think overall he was probably average, a 6, but then he's missed 3 absolute sitters, so you've got to mark him down for that. We haven't won the game today because of Ronaldo and Fernandes missing. So I'm going to be really harsh on Fernandes today because he had the real chances and missed them. So I'm going to give him a 3.5. And I know that's harsh, but it's reality. You've got to take your chances when you get them. And he had gilt-edged chances today, not half chances, proper chances. So next week we go into City. I might have to do some recorded videos for that because I'm out at the weekend. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to put some previews out live. So look out for them. Might do a couple of videos midweek on some players and what I think about the team overall. But the Watford performance today, again, it's one of them, innit? We should be, I said it in the preview, just get in and out of there with no trouble, no messing about. Just get in, get out. No, just do, and we've played well, and we should have come out of there 2-3-0. We'd all be saying, yeah, it's Watford. We've done a decent job on them, kept them quiet, put the ball in the net. And it'd just be another game. We'll be on to City. Instead, we're going to moan all week about what's going to happen up top with Ronaldo and that. I can guarantee you from today till we play City next week, everyone's going to be talking about what we're going to do up front with Ronaldo. Ronaldo will be a hot topic. So I might make a video on Ronaldo later in the week and what I actually think about him. And, you know, I'm an older Man United fan. I remember the Ronaldo glory days. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So I've got to get ready for football myself. And I'll see you on the next one.